I'm Kenny York, the founder of the Let Your Voice Be Heard Foundation, and I welcome you to Kappa Theta Epsilon Sorority Incorporated's Teal Reflections. For those who aren't familiar, April is National Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and teal is the official color of this awareness initiative. An important part of being aware is being informed and educated. We all know someone who has been sexually assaulted. Social media has done a phenomenal job of bringing initiatives like the Me Too movement to the forefront and helping ease victims into confidently speaking up. However, when we hear terms like sexual assault, we automatically think of stranger-inflicted rape. But the reality is that sexual assault can occur in many ways, some so subtle and normalized that many individuals don't even realize they're being violated. But again, knowledge is key. And in an effort to strengthen individual knowledge and skills, in this informational video, we'll give you the basics on various types of sexual assault. Here's a list of the types of sexual assaults victims may face. Let's take a moment to review each. Sexual harassment is any unsolicited, unwanted, inappropriate comments or behaviors of a sexual nature occurring in a professional or social setting. So that guy at work who marvels over exactly what he do to you, he's guilty of sexual harassment. Do not let others convince you that it's flattering. It's illegal, and you do not have to be subjected to any behavior that makes you uncomfortable. Sexual coercion occurs when an individual is pressured or forced to perform a sexual act. No physical force may exist, but a threat may be present. An example of this could be a parent coercing a child to perform a sexual favor in exchange for basic needs such as food and shelter. Sex trafficking refers to the illegal transportation of a person from one area to another for the purpose of sexual exploitation. Sex trafficking occurs all around us, and children are prime victims. There are an estimated 4.5 million victims of sex trafficking. This growing form of sexual violence is characterized by victims being forced into abusive situations, often linked to the basic need to survive. The Department of Justice defines child pornography as any visual depiction of sexually explicit material involving a person under the age of 18. This includes videos and photos. Know someone with a fetish for watching porn depicting teens? That's child pornography and shouldn't be normalized as just their preference. If you take these types of photos or share these types of videos, you're contributing to this area of sexual misconduct. Children deserve our protection, including being safeguarded from exploitation. Parents, talk to your children. Teens like to take selfies and share them with their friends or post them to social media. Be sure to explain the dangers of taking explicit photos and sharing them with kids, even if your child took them themselves. If they are under the age of 18, this is still considered child pornography. Molestation encompasses the touching of a child's genitals by an adult. This type of sexual abuse is quite common, and the adult is usually someone close to the child, a parent, a relative, a family friend, or even a babysitter. Parents, it is important to discuss with your child. Appropriate versus inappropriate touching is equally as important to let them know it is okay to tell. Intimate partner rape occurs when an individual is raped by a person they are in a relationship with. Married, living together, or simply committed, you have the right to say no to sexual advances. 2 out of 3 domestic violence victims have also been sexually assaulted by their abuser. This is usually a matter of control and exerting power over the victim, and can be connected to other abusive behaviors such as financial abuse, coercion, and isolating the victim. Incest occurs when 2 individuals close in relation have sexual intercourse. An example of this is a mother having sex with her son. This is illegal and usually involves some form of coercion. Voyeurism is gaining sexual gratification from watching others in the nude or engaging in sexual activity. An example of this would be what we are most familiar with and recognize as a peeping Tom. Rape is the most readily thought of form of sexual assault. It occurs when a person is sexually penetrated forcefully without their consent. The perpetrator can be a stranger, yet is oftentimes someone the victim knows personally. So, we've reviewed a lot today about what sexual assault encompasses, and it is our hope that you feel just a little more knowledgeable about sexual assault. But, got questions? We'd love to help you get answers. Here are a couple of websites that may be able to answer some basic questions you may have about sexual assault. But if you are in immediate danger and need someone to talk to now, we encourage you to please call the National Sexual Assault Hotline. Now that you're armed with knowledge, we hope that you will take the next step of working within your community to end sexual violence. I am Kenny York, the founder of the Let Your Voice Be Heard Foundation Incorporated, and this has been your Teal Reflection.